Right, looks like we're gonna have to risk a fire here. Where's that pork steaks? There's pigs around. Burnt pork steaks, glow sticks. I need to get out of these white trousers as well. Why wouldn't they go on the fire? Oh, they're ruined, that's why. I don't think that's going to be enough to cook that chicken. Clothes over here. Shoes. Oh, it's a good use of the axe. Right. Where's everyone gone? Where's that on there? Get rid of that. need to get out of here. That's the, what, the sixth zombie I've killed? No. No food on them? Crowbar. Don't need a crowbar. Box of nails. Player there. I'm speeding around, mind. Right, do you know what? I think I'm going to ditch the pistol. Yeah. I really don't need it anymore. We carried that for a long time, haven't we? Right, we need to get out of here and get the figure on our bearings. So what we need to be doing is we need to get some food. So possibly a bit of hunting. Oh, that was I was going to use a knife on here, to be honest. To be fair, I wouldn't have used the longhorn to kill zombies with anyway. Ooh. Take that. Someone's little protective case stash. think a deer. Yeah. I fixed at 200 at the scope. It's me trying to range it down. No idea. Oh, I love the dad jokes. Love them. It's all about the dad jokes, mate. Love it. Right, well that was pretty crap. Right, hang on, I have to set my messages up. Right, there we go. I don't know, what do you call a deer with no legs? Still no idea. Oh, they get better, don't they? I do. I'm trying to remember my favourite dad jokes, but it's just I just having one of the days today. I can't remember nothing. Oh, that was about as good as I could possibly find in here. I'm gonna have to kill that priest zombie, but they've never got anything on them, those priest zombies. That was laggy. I don't think I've ever found anything on a zombie. A sheep with a kangaroo. A Banksy woolly jumper? I don't know. 2 steaks. Right, we're white food again. Heading up, so we can get moving. Woody jumper. It's just something, it's really weird, especially with like the old jokes, right? Randomly, I'll just remember all of them. Yeah, as soon as someone says, "Oh, what jokes did you used to tell?" I can't remember one of them. Just gone, nothing. Right, now if I remember correctly, what's my favourite joke? One of my favourite jokes is actually a visual joke, and it is just so stupid. But, oh, have I got any purification tablets on me? No. I don't really need them. I've got 10. Oh, I've got purification tablets on me. Excellent. Do I actually need them? This cleans it. Oh, you can't empty this into another bottle. Go ahead. No. I was in the army cadets as a kid, and when I was 16, I wanted to join the army, but parents wouldn't let me. And by the time I was old enough to do it myself, I was too busy misbehaving, basically. How about yourself? Well, saying that, misbehaving, I had my first kid when I was 18, so... No, what was that about then? Right, I don't actually need to be here. I know where this is. I don't need to be here. Oh, medical. Alright. Do you know something? I know, I used to knock about when I was younger. I used to go out drinking with a guy, and he tried to join... I think he was trying to join up to the Marines. And literally he passed everything. And he failed on the written exam. I don't think his spelling was very good or something. He might have been dyslexic or something like that. But he literally, apparently, he aced everything, and then got caught out, basically left out on the written exam. And he was his whole life was deemed around this joining the Marines. I mean, he didn't do it. Yeah, you have got to be pretty fit. But yeah, his whole life was deemed around joining the Marines, and because he failed this, He fell apart, and apparently he couldn't retry again for another 4 years. And that was it. He just never went back to it. Which thought it was a bit tough, like, you know, because he literally did. He was like, he was really dedicated to it. He was like training every day, flat out. You know, everyone else was going out drinking and stuff, and he was, you know, you used to see him out running all the time. Might have to Facebook spy him later and find out what he's up to, whether he actually ever did it. But then I would have to remember his second name. I can't remember it. It was Jerry something. Was his name Gerald and we called him Jerry? I don't know. Right, stick to the challenge. Don't get sucked in. We are right up there. I think we're up there somewhere. Yeah, that was the time we were just in. Just give that, we're up there. Right, so we need to be heading... Right, there's a hospital in Ludlow. It's where those shots are coming from, I think. Because I kind of want to stay at the spawn towns. Because freshies are crazy. We also need to get rid of these trousers as well. So what did you end up doing then, Dave? You obviously sorted your fitness out because you were, you told me you were going to the gym the other day, so I'm assuming you're a gym guy. Yeah, some hunter pants are on the way, but obviously these white ones are just not helping me at all here. I actually need to fix this jacket as well. Is it badly damaged or just damaged? Damaged. Right, I'm actually gonna... hat's a bit too much for Livonia. I'm going to leave that there. Definitely best hat on Chicago, without a doubt. I think maybe now if we could maybe have a little fire and cook this. No, see, you're the opposite to me. It's the worst bit of my job, to be honest. I imagine being a medic's pretty just tough. That's our job to leave at home, I think. I don't need to ignite that yet. I need to get a long stick. Like that one there. Yeah, over the years I've done quite a lot of paramedics. It's a tough job, man. I need to go and find an appropriate tree. This one. Stop me sending out smoke signals. Oh, good, mate. And that's what makes a career or breaks it, I suppose, in a way, is whether... Oh, mechanic. Alright, I've always said medic. See, right, this is my problem, right? And my problem is I can't wear my glasses to play the game, but I've got to squint to read the chat. Why is it not letting me? I put that C4 on the tree, it's not letting me do it. Right, that's not letting me cook. Right, abandon fire. I think so, yeah. I might not need glasses. I think I might just need longer arms. I don't know. I'm that guy who sat in the restaurant trying to read the menu. It's like trying to stretch my arm a bit longer so I can read it. I have got some glasses I can use, but I'm just terrible for them. But then I was quite lucky. I suppose I'm quite lucky. I managed to get to about 45 before I needed that. Yeah, it's just part and parcel. It comes. Apparently, I saw a YouTube video. I watch. Is it Dr. Ben Mills? Dr. Ben Mills? I think it's Dr. Ben Mills. I'm gonna check that in a minute. And he just basically covers any scientific discoveries and stuff. And apparently, they've cured it. They've cured the onset of short-sightedness with age. Which involves some super science eye drops, apparently. No, no, it's not. It's not actually a laser treatment. It's basically these sort of special super eye drops. Yeah, it's something that it replenishes the cornea. I'm gonna have to look that up. It was about a month ago I read that or watched that. There we go. I think this tree's stopping the smoke. Looks like it. Yes, Dr. Ben Mills. He does like these shorts on science discoveries. Definitely one to watch on YouTube. I recommend him without a doubt. Yeah, he just covers any scientific breakthroughs. Yeah, it's all like none of it's like sort of finished science. You know, it's just like they think they've discovered this, or this is where they've got with that, or this is what they're doing with that, or this is how they're doing with that. And the remote controlled sperm as well. Oh my god, that was just crazy. They've invented remote controlled sperm. Uh, yeah, it'll be the red screen that I'll notice. Right, this fat's probably not worth cooking, to be honest, but there's not much of it. It's only like 10%. Good, right, go and have a look. Dr. Ben Mills. Oh, where's my phone? Uh, subscriptions. Subscriptions, there we go. Where is he? Right, visit channel. Yeah, Dr. Ben Miles. Yes, this is videos. The most effective drill in human history. Why micro RNA are about to change the world. The worst accident in history. Scientists just discovered how to start... Oh, right, the starve cancer. His stuff is really good. I got a lot of time. I do watch most of his stuff. I don't think he's put anything up in a while, actually. Usually it was sort of like every other week or once a week. Right, we need to get ourselves some sewing kits as well and fix these clothes up. Some tape. Have I got tape? Yep, I got tape. Oh, let's just... Right, repair wool gloves. Right, I need a leather sewing kit for that, because they're badly damaged. I need a leather sewing kit for this. I'm starting to think I might actually do... I might do Cherno first. Just because I know Cherno a lot better. It's going to be a lot quicker getting the NBC suit. Yeah, it's not Mills, it's Miles. Subscriptions. That's probably my accent. Is it channel? Yeah, Dr. Ben, my Miles. He's got like 2 million subscribers. His picture of him with dark hair, mustache, and a white shirt. I actually come across him not because I saw some of his stuff, because actually I saw a photo of him, and he looks so familiar. I was like, oh, somebody I know. I don't think I do know him, but it does look really familiar. I can't place where. Right. Let's have a look. Yeah, if you actually go to his channel... Oh, he's got a goatee, sorry. Uh, oh, what's one of his good ones? Yeah, the one about whales speaking like humans was good as well. I quite enjoyed that. The smart insulin one was good. Oh, and learning about tardigrades as well. They are just bizarre little creatures. Truly, truly bizarre little creatures. They're like almost immortal. Right, we've got food and water. We've got, in the sea whales, not Welsh whales. As in, like, killer whales and whales. When I get 5 minutes, I'm actually going to link some of the stuff I watch on YouTube is recommended on my channel. That's probably a lot easier. It's easier for people to just click and learn. because I am freaking awful at remembering names of stuff. Everything's like a thingy-majigger or whatchamacallit. There's a lot of that going around. So my head's just full of measurements and building materials and building regulations and nuggets of information. Everything else just gets washed to the back, to be honest. It's got nothing to do with the many years of drinking way too much. Yeah, the tardigrades. Yeah, they are just really freeze them, put them in larvae. You know, just find them all over the place. They're bonkers. They're not quite sure how long they live for. They think they just live forever. And they go into these like hibernation states and then just come back. Yeah, like they found tardigrades in like volcanoes, in the center of rocks. Dug them out, rehydrated them, and off they go. Yeah, it's bonkers. It's bonkers. I mean, to be fair, I don't know if you ever watched like any Star Trek and stuff. They done the newer one of the newer series. They've done this like time traveling creatures that do these wormholes through. Oh, we'll have about that. Yeah, they do these like time traveling wormhole things. Basically, they were just giant tardigrades that used to just worm about this little system, like ancient beings that last forever. And I can remember watching it at the time thinking, how do people think this stuff up? I mean, where does that come from? And obviously now I know they didn't really think it up. They just done a off-cuff version of tardigrades. Those unknown cans are just you just get sick every time you eat them now. Net in, I don't need that. are going to need some boots. Yeah, I think. Yeah, the unknown cans. Basically, you come across a can. It's got no label on it, and it's listed as unknown cans. And it used to be that there was a, if you, uh, there was like a 50% chance that it'd make you sick. So if you're starving, you ate one. If you weren't, you didn't. And then it used to be, you could eat like, quarter of a can and you're okay. And as long as you only ate quarter at a time, you wouldn't get sick. But now, you just get sick every time you pick one up. But if you're starving to death, having a full stomach and being sick can give you time to get medication. So then obviously you got to weigh that up. Everything in DayZ is risk v reward. Yeah, I've tried. It just doesn't seem to. It's every time I pick up an unknown can, I just get sick. So I just don't even touch them now. Yeah, because when you, I picked up some. I've still got a steak I didn't cook. Bugger. Oh, right. It's like this. You can hear the munch sound. Right. 1, 2. Right, that's 2 bites. Yeah, so you used to be able to do, like if you had like a couple of munchies, like a quarter of a can, something like that. As long as you didn't have more than a quarter of a can, you wouldn't get sick. But now, I think now it's like a 50% chance of. So if you eat it all in one go, you're pretty much going to get sick. But yeah, I just leave the unknown cans alone now. There's just no real point to them. Right. Do you know what? This is going to take forever on here. No. It's a 50% chance every time you take a bite. Right, so one bite in a can, there's like 20 bites, and a 50% chance of you getting sick every bite. So, out of 20 goes with a 50-50 chance, you're not going to get through a whole tin without getting sick. So pretty much every can's going to make you sick, whether it's the first bite or whether it's the last bite. Either way, you're going to end up being sick and throwing up, and then you lose loads of food. But it can save you if you're starving. Sorry, that's my fault. I didn't explain myself very well there. Yeah, because it used to be, it's like when you get ill. If you're ill, you can take 4 bites of food, right, without throwing up. With unknown cans, once you get, so I'm explaining two things. I'm explaining 2 things at the same time here. Right, when you get sick, to stop yourself from throwing up, yeah, right, you get your food out and you do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, that's 4. You can hear the munch sound. Right, so 4 munches on most things won't make you sick. Any more than that, you throw up. Yeah, they've basically the unknown cans. They're just not worth it anymore. It's just the way they've changed it is pretty much you're always going to get sick. Just let them be. Yeah, I do know what I am. I'm going to change over to Chinaros because this is just going to take too long to get a gas suit on here. Right, I should be back in a second. Yeah, trying to get the full gas suit on Livonia is hard work. Um, well, it's harder for me because I don't know the map as well. Whereas Livonia, I know the map really well, so it's a lot easier. I mean, you can get the bunker card. Kill a player, get the bunker card. Uh, and then obviously you get a full gas suit from there, and then you can go through and do the gas zones. And it's raining. Awesome. Right. I started streaming on Twitch 4, 5 years, something like that. Not 100% sure, to be honest. I mean, it's long. It's been a long time. Sort of on and off. Uh, I eventually got fed up with Twitch, and just sort of come over to YouTube. And to be fair, I've just been rattling around on YouTube ever since, to be honest. Yeah, Twitch just doesn't make a lot of sense to me, to be honest. I'm not on board with them at all. Just want to sort of pear under that tree then. Yeah, I mean, TikTok's definitely for kids. Twitch. See, the thing is YouTube isn't actually a streaming service. YouTube is a search engine, right? So as much as they've put more effort into their streams these days, uh, back then they weren't really that interested. There wasn't really much to sort of work with. There was no one to sort of, not much to do really. Whereas Twitch is actually a streaming service. But I mean, the whole thing is like Twitch is owned by Amazon, and there's oh, it's just complicated. I'm just not a fan of Twitch anymore, to be honest. I mean, I can actually multi-stream now. I could stream on both at the same time, but no, I don't know. Yeah, the thing is pretty simple, because I mean YouTube really is basically a search engine. So what you do is you go on there and you search a topic and it brings up a video on the topic. right? That's pretty much how YouTube works. Whereas Twitch is specifically designed for streamers, much like Kick is designed for streamers as well. I don't know if you ever come across Kick, but Kick is basically a lot of Twitch originally used to advertise gambling and loads of other stuff, and they decided that they didn't want to advertise gambling anymore because obviously gambling's bad. So the people from all the advertisers and stuff basically went, okay, we'll start our own streaming service, and they started Kick and started paying everyone loads more. Kick, K-I-C-K, Kick, to kick someone. Yeah, so I mean, basically and it's like obviously the ad revenue was, and obviously the pay was larger, but obviously it's a smaller service. And Kick is Twitch is become a very lefty loony place, basically. I don't like their rules, I don't like their regulations, I don't like their policies. And I just went, well, do you know what? It doesn't really make any difference to me whether I have 10 viewers or no viewers or 50 viewers or whatever. I'm still going to be here waffling shit. If I wasn't streaming, I'd just be here talking to myself. I just feel a little bit more crazy than I do now. This is pretty much why I stream, actually, to be honest. It's so I feel less crazy about talking to myself. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there are policies on how you get to affiliate as well. You've got affiliate and then partner. You've got to hit certain criteria to make affiliate, and then obviously then you start getting payments for your ad revenue or views or whatever it is. Yeah, it's, you know something. This started off. I've always rode motorbikes all my life, and it started off just basically me talking to myself in my crash helmet as I ride my motorbike down the road. And it's like just a habit that I've just picked up now. And as I've got older, I care less and less whether people hear me do it. Well, this is true. This is true. It's most people that know me realise that half my sense of humour is generally me just amusing myself. It's got very little to do with them at all. So people just don't get offended by me anymore. Right, there's another deer there. We track over and grab that other deer, then we should have enough food to get us through. Gas says we need to hit a town and pick up a leather sewing kit for boots. How about you, Dave? Do you ever get into motorbikes? Oh, nice. See, I watched the TT, but I occasionally, very rarely, I'll watch MotoGP. There again, it's so weird. I've always been the same ever since I was a kid, right? I can't sit down and watch other people do stuff because instantly I just want to go and do it myself, and so then I stop doing it and go and do it myself. Yeah, motorbikes, they're not for everyone. They are incredibly dangerous. You know, it's weird. You know, it's been like the. To be fair, you could probably say motorbikes are probably the biggest, have been the biggest part of my life, as opposed to choice and what I've done, right? But I won't let and it's my biggest love of my life as well. You know, bar my missus, just in case she's listening. Um, but I won't let my son ride one. You know, I think how it works out. They are dangerous, and I've got a lot of friends who aren't here because of them. But yeah, do something. Most people. It's exactly how most people are. But it's like football. I love playing football. Right? Never watch football. Don't follow teams. Not interested. Couldn't care less. Don't really care what they're doing. It's like, you want to invite me to play football, I'll come kick a ball around with anyone. Love it. Right? If you want me to invite me to watch someone else, I'm like, I don't know. Just can't do it. I get self-inflicted ADHD and just instantly go, ooh, something shiny somewhere else. Gone. Christ, news is miles, man. There we go. I should fair mate, that's probably how most people started. I I got to remember his name now. It was in the back of my head just now. Anyway, basically I was at school and mate had what was called a Fizzer 50, and I paid him 75 pence and 5 Benson and Hedge cigarettes, no, Lambert and Butler cigarettes, right, to teach me how to ride a motorbike. And he taught me in the car park in where I'm from. There's a stag here somewhere. Where's he? He's behind that tree somewhere. There he is. VST makes such a wicked sound. I'm sure if you trashed his fairing, he did notice. He probably still remembers it now. Right, that is enough food for us to keep going forever. Right, let's get over there and cook up. Maybe get a leather sewing kit as well. Right, and we are running well heavy. Let's get this food cooked up and start looking at some NBC gear. I mean, it's the way forward, mate. I mean, most people learn how to drive like that. Everyone's got that mate going, yeah, I'll show you. Of course I can. I'll teach you. Don't worry. I'll learn you. Simon Cooper, that was his name. Yeah, it was like 75 pence and some Lambert and Butler. And he started a lifelong career. Sweater, we didn't want, we wanted trousers. Yeah, I'm spending all my money on motorbikes, pretty much. Spending like 80% of my youth riding motorbikes around. Countless points on my license for speed. Endless amounts of trouble. What, you got pissy with you because you hit a curb? Well, to be fair, if you're going to let someone drive your car who's never driven before, and then they hit a curb, that's on you, not the person who you're trying to teach to drive. I always find stuff like that really weird. As people do that, it's like me saying, I've never shot a gun in my life, and you just going, oh, here's an AK-47. Fuck around with that for a little bit, would you, mate? It's like, what? No. Yeah, and then crying when someone gets shot in the leg. You know, it's like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, more than likely it probably would have took the bumper out. Tractor wheel or something. Right, we're not finding this leather sewing kit. To be fair, this isn't really a very good or bigger town. Do we cook our food here? Should we go to the next town? We're probably going to go to the next town. Stop messing about, come on. A sickle. Yeah, but I mean that's exactly what someone does who's never driven a car before. You know? This is why all learner cars are like little Nissan Micras and tiny little light cars. Do you remember what car was it? Car it was, sorry. Oh, you should do it, bud. Yeah, definitely get your license. It is definitely worth doing. I mean, granted, it's starting to get a bit expensive these days, but there you go. Oh. One of the very first cars I ever got was a Escort Ford Popular 1.1. not a quick car. Not a quick car. I mean, I ripped all the seats out of it. I ripped the half dash out of it, trying to make it lighter. Spent loads of time trying to make it go quicker. Literally, like, no spare time. With a gear stick, that was it. Oh, Christ, I got in some trouble in that. Definitely got some, done some bad decisions in that thing. That's some good laughs, though. Yeah, Escort 1100's Popular, it was. Blue one. Right, this is my favourite place to ditch zombies in. Because they got to run all the way around. Unless they get stuck there, you just do this. Ta-da! Alright, hopefully we can get a leather sewing kit in this town. I'm not going to cook here, this is too high pot to cook. This is like literally on pretty much everyone's loot route, this is. Stop that zombie hacking on me. Oh, no, too late. Oh, come on, never sewing cat. It looks like we're going to be lucky and this hasn't been done yet. If we can get this done while it's dark, that'd be awesome. Shotgun shells, take them. Way past collecting shotgun shells. I want to check that kiosk. A museum with a scoop and a... Well, there you go. Do not see that every day. If I was a freshie, that would be my favourite gun, the M4. Without a doubt. Now, it's weird. I really like the SK. But the thing is as they change the game changes. And when you're at different stages, you want different guns. Now, my all-time favourite sniper is Blaze. Sorry, not the Blaze, the Tundra. But then, what on it's the right on the M4, right? Let's put this down. Right, the recoil, right, is always going to go on the M4, right, like that. Right, so we do is you pull opposite way down on the joystick. It takes a lot of the recoil out of it. You shouldn't be firing. If you ever come across someone, this is in real life and in games, right? If you ever got someone who shoots and there's a continuous stream of bullets, right? You know they're not that good, right? Most people, they'll fire like burst, 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 you know, different shot. Because the thing is the recoil just takes over otherwise. I mean, it's slightly different when it comes to like Call of Duty, because it's just not a very realistic game at all. But yeah, to be honest, if I could choose, close quarters, I'm really liking the R12. Right, the R12 shotgun that is close quarters. That is brilliant. I got like 8 kills with it the other day. Awesome gun. The server I was playing on with my son on the other day, I think I'm up to my kill death ratio is like 7 at the minute on there, which is just bonkers for me. Like, and usually I'm like kill death ratio is like 2 or 2.5, something like that. I'm not very good at PvP. I have my moments, but I'm definitely not like a PvP god. This is getting a bit dark now, isn't it? Do you know what? I am going to have a quick break until this gets daylight. Nothing good is going to happen in the dark. I've got night vision. I suppose we could quick select it. No, wrong one. Damn it. Sadly, turning the gamma up for you is a PC thing. There's not much I can do about it. I can't control the lights, the gamma for you guys. I can only control it for myself, sadly. We could wander around like this, but to be fair, I'm just going to get shot. So what I'm going to do is I am going to have a break and go make myself a sandwich. Should be about half an hour. I've never actually stopped to look at this in here. I've had a base in here as well, and I've never really noticed that before. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to jump off for half hour, and I should be back in a bit. As always, guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't done already, if you hit that subscribe button for it, it'd be much appreciated. And I should catch you in a bit, Dave, if you're back on. Take it steady.